Okay guys, today I'm doing another Feed the Beast Feed the Beast for Beginners tutorial, and today I'm going to be talking about in more detail about how to get past burning coal for fuel and energy. I think that's why I have that broken. So anyways, first I'm just going to be comparing biofuel to biomass, and these are both obtained from the tree farm, which was last episode. And if you haven't built one of those already, I highly recommend you do build them because they give you apples, which can also be used as a fuel if you crush them into apple juice or squeeze them. It gives you logs, which can give you coal and just wood, which is used in a lot of building. And then it also gives you saplings, which is actually the most important thing here. And it gives you a lot of saplings. You get like huge amounts of saplings in a small amount of time, and it always sucks having to go out for and get saplings yourself. So this thing gives it for you, and that's how it actually makes the fuel. So I'm going to be comparing the two kinds of fuels and the two kinds of engines. So the engines are the biogas engine, and the other engine is this one, combustion engine. So the combustion engine and the biogas engine, the biogas engine takes biomass, and the combustion engine takes biofuel. So I'm going to show you the pros and cons of each one, and I highly recommend you get into using this kind of fuel because it's very easy to get and it actually works pretty well. So the combustion engine, its pros and cons. It takes biofuel and water, and it heats up pretty well. But if you don't have water, it will explode, and it can, like this setup that I have here, it can blow up this whole setup with one explosion. So that's one of the only downfalls of that. And the other thing is that it takes biofuel, and biofuel actually takes longer to get than biomass. So biomass is obtained from just putting fertilizer, oak sapling, and water. So let me just connect this pipe and it will feed the water. But the problem with this is this thing gets water from me for free, doesn't take any energy, and it feeds it through these pipes. But if it feeds through 3 pipes at once, these will not always stay full. As you can see, it's like already going down. And if it goes down to the bottom, it will start heating up, and it's already at maximum heat, so if this empties out, it will explode. So that's why I'm keeping this pipe broken for now, because I'm going to actually change over to the biogas engine. So what happens is you put the oak saplings in here, it gets fermented, which I have to give energy to. There we go. It gets fermented and turned into biomass. I had biofuel in here, now I'm just collecting biomass, and this thing can collect a lot, like 576,000, that's a ton. So to obtain biofuel, you have to then put that into a still. This is where the biomass goes, turns into biofuel, and this actually takes a while. So biofuel is pretty slow to get. I actually had 2 of these, one here, both making biofuel. So biomass is a lot easier to make and faster. So biofuel, I think that is why I'm ending up using the biogas engine. Also, the biogas engine cannot explode, which is 0% chance of it exploding, and it is one of the only engines that will not explode, and so is the redstone engine. So those two don't explode, I think the rest do. So that's why I don't like the combustion engine very much, because when it explodes, it really sucks. So next, the biogas engine. You do need to, like, one bad thing about it is you need to heat it up with lava to get it started. So all you have to do is put 1 cell of lava, or 1 can, and you put it in there, and then that heats it up. And you don't have to feed it with lava constantly, you just have to get it heated up, and then it will work. But if you turn it off, or like take out the redstone signal that it needs, it will have to heat up again. So that's the one bad thing about it. But other than that, This one can take just more than just biomass. It can take, like, I think apple juice. It can actually run off water, I believe, but that's not very efficient. And biomass is the best one that can run off, and that is equivalent to running the combustion engine with biofuel. So if you're using this with biomass and this with biofuel, well, this is all it can take, biofuel. They will be equivalent to each other, except this one has a chance of blowing up, and you have to constantly feed it water. So that's why I'm going with this one. And also the biomass, obviously, is quicker to get. So in overall, the biogas engine is definitely superior. And I suggest if you have a tree farm already, you start collecting biomass so you can start powering stuff better, because power later on in Feed the Beast it'll be like really essential. A lot of huge machines that you'll end up building for smelting and things like that and digging stuff out, they will require a lot of power. Here I have an MFE. This thing holds 600,000 EU, which I think is energy units. But as you can see, or I don't know if you can see, but the biogas engine, this produces, I think, MJ, which is Minecraft joules. I don't know if that's 100% certain, but it doesn't produce EU. So what you actually have to do is get separate energy for that, which you can actually get from this thing, the biogenerator, and this is what you will need biofuel for. So I already have a few cans of biofuel, so I'm going to make a biogenerator that will give me EU. And compared, you can put biomass into the biogenerator, but biofuel works, I think, 4 times better. So this is what you'll want to use biofuel for, because EU powers some certain machines, and then this engine can power other certain machines that are... The engines power more weaker machines, I think. And then this one is for lots of power. So this one takes biofuel, this one takes biomass, and I suggest you turn your tree farm, or you collect the saplings regularly, get some fermenters going. You can get more than one going, and you start pumping it into here, and then you start using biogas engines for your power, and then you start using biogenerators if you want to get EU energy. Also, a good alternative to that is the magma crucible. You just put netherrack or cobblestone, but netherrack works better. You power it, turns it into lava. You can get a geothermal generator, which will turn the lava into energy, and then you can store the energy in something like an MFE or an MFSU. An MFSU is, like, I think 10 times better than the MFE, but yeah, so I'll get into that for later in other videos when I actually get machines that will require that much power. But make a fermenter, start putting your saplings in there, and it just takes fertilizer, which is really easy to make, and you'll have to feed it with water. And so yeah, the biogas engine, I think, is what you guys should start using in Feed the Beast. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out, and see you guys later.